What's happening, boys and girls? I am the Anthro Metal. It has been a little while, and just a lot of retooling going on, a lot of other stuff I've been trying to do. You can probably see my puppy back there. I got a puppy. She's adorable. Her name is Miss Scruff. Actually, it's Lady Scruffington, and now I've said too much. No, I haven't. It's been enough. Anyways, so I'm kind of retooling a bunch of stuff. I'm going to try to present a lot of different buzz. That was my phone. Sorry about that. Gaming news and stuff like that as we get it figured out. So, anyways, today in gaming news, a couple of big things happened. One, I mean, not really big things. The biggest thing is that Darksiders 3 got leaked and then announced with an article from Gamatsu. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I think it's Gama Sutra is what it is. There we go. Got it right. And yeah, friggin' out of nowhere, left field. Everybody was hoping for it. Everybody that kind of played those games, cult classic. If you haven't played them, get the remasters. Give me the originals. They're awesome. They're so much fun. Just like a good old school platformer set to the with a kind of future world view of you play as the four horsemen of the apocalypse. All right, so first one you play as war, second one you play as death. This one you're going to be playing as fury, and then hopefully if it does well enough, last one will get one with strife in it. So freaking I'm so excited for it. I'm really happy that they basically kept a lot of the devs that worked on it after THQ went bankrupt and Visual Games unfortunately folded after them. THQ Nordic, it was Nordic Games, then became THQ Nordic after it acquired them. It picked up a lot of people from that as the publisher, and then the developer, Gunslinger Games, I believe it's called, has a lot of the same devs that worked on it. So a lot of those assets remain intact, and we're gonna get the truest form of the game that we could really hope for. So, let's. I'm just super pumped for it. It doesn't have a true release date yet. It just says 2018, so we'll expect to see that next year. Second thing that happened today, really, is that we got a Code Vein trailer. Code Vein is the next game in development from publisher Bandai Namco. They're the same guys that publish all the Dark Souls and also Bloodborne and yeah, basically they're the Dark Souls guys. And Code Vein, we got a kind of a teaser a while back, just an animated thing of people. We didn't know really what it was. It looked monstery, kind of Bloodborne-ish, but not. The trailer actually had some gameplay in it that looked very Dark Souls-esque, and supposedly it's an action RPG that deals with vampires and set to like the Dark Souls theme. Come on, man! Anything that just sounds awesome. And the art looks amazing. I'll put a link to the trailer down below, and links to everything I mentioned are going to be down below. This week we got Prey coming out on May 5th, which is a weird release date. Usually releases come out on Tuesdays, but this one's coming out on Friday. Who knew? Whatever, Bethesda. Why are you doing this? Go home, you're drunk. Prey looks awesome. We've been waiting for it for a very long time. The original Prey came out in 2006 for consoles and PC, and Prey 2 had been announced and then canceled, and then announced and then canceled again, and then development hell for how long. And from all accounts, there's an hour-long demo you can go download. I highly recommend it. And there's different things, like the original Prey really kind of messed with perspective and gave you portal guns and everything like that, and it was really trippy, really awesome. And this new one looks to be something like the same with that, like you turn yourself into a freaking coffee cup and stuff like that. But check that out this Friday. Don't miss it. Don't get it lost in the shuffle of all the other games out there right now, because it looks to be something truly unique and going to be really fun. Next 2 weeks, May 16th, we're going to get The Surge is coming out. If you haven't heard anything about it, The Surge is another Dark Souls clone, basically, but by guys Deck 13. Deck 13 also made Lords of the Fallen, which was a pretty good Dark Souls-esque game that was set to actually was really more narrative-driven. You have one character. You can still play with him, with different kind of weapon types. It's really cool. The Surge is basically like set in another dystopian future. This one is more cyberpunk-esque, though. You basically like have an exosuit, and you can target individual limbs and weapons. Like you say, like, hey, I want that guy's arm. You can go bash his arm off, pull it off, and then attach it to yourself. There's apparently a weapon crafting system in it as well. It looks pretty cool. I'm gonna hold it with bated breath and wait for it, and just to see what exactly happens with it. Last thing, and more kind of just nerdy news, freaking Idris Elba and Matthew McConaughey are going back and forth on Twitter again. And this time they were staying true to their characters from the Dark Tower series, which is one of my favorite series, one of my favorite novels. And the first movie is coming out this year in September, I want to say. Maybe it was late July, early August, maybe early September. One of those dates, something around there, in late summer. but we got teaser trailers from both of them, and oh my god, I'm so pumped for this. It's really kind of antsy because this is the first real trailer footage that we've seen 4 months before it gets released, and that doesn't always bode well, but who knew? Let's hope that it really turns out well. So that ought to do it. I'll link everything. It'll be all down below. You can always check out all those things. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, all that nonsense. And yeah, I'm the Anthem Metal. Love ya. I'm out.